Ready.
So look, a key of music, if we're in the key of G, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, that is the key. That's a series of whole steps. Whole step, half takes you to the 4. There's a whole step and a half step between 3 and 4. So whole step, half step. Whole step, half step between 7 and 8. That's how you create a key of music. That's also how you create the major scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, ti, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Every one of those positions has its own scale. Ionian, Dorian, Phrygian, Lydian, Mixolydian, Aeolian, Locrian, back to Ionian. That is the key. So your first scale, of course, is harmonizes the G chord. That's going to be do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Or if it's a jazz chord, it's going to be. So that's your jazz chord.
What was the jazz
straight
scale?
Jazz chord, straight triad. This is 6 strings, but there's only 3 notes. G, B, D.
Gotcha.
Creates the chord. If we go to the next series of chords, you add a 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you got to create the chord that creates a root, a third, a fifth, and then a 7th. It's a major 7th chord.
So you had a
So
7.
the chord you and I are working on is this chord. It's a minor 7th chord. It's got an A. Comes out of a Dorian scale now. So think about this. Triads are roots, thirds, and fifths.
Yep.
That's the 3rd of the scale, the 5th of the scale, and then in this case, the 7th of the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That creates this. That interval is a minor 7th interval, carved stone, every day and every night. Then that's a minor 3rd. That's this note. So this note right here, that C, is this. That's a C. This is a C. So that's the shape for a minor 3rd on 2 strings, and this is the shape for a minor 3rd on 1 string. Fifths are this. Power chords are fifths.
Okay.
It's a power chord.
So you see the A minor 7. I see
A
it.
minor 7th now is a root, flatted 7th, a flatted 3rd, and here's your 5th.
Okay.
That's an
What was
E,
the
it's
next
an E.
chord? So we were doing A minor 7 to
So we were doing an A minor 7th to an A minor 6th. So we've created, all we did is we left the root, which is an A, we left the minor 3rd. You got to have, that's the minor chord. If you don't have a 3, there's no major or minor in the chord. You got to have a 3, and then this is the 5th. That's this one. But then we added a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that turns this into an A minor 6th chord.
okay.
So your progression was like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1 and from my standpoint, you should play downstrokes: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. We're gonna have to add that somewhere.
Okay. Show me that little depth slide. What was that?
So that's going to be your 3-finger bar on the minor 7th chord, and we're going to take it up, same 3 notes, same 3 shape,
Yeah.
and bring it up and back. It's
Okay.
a slide.
Play that.
Just like that.
You,
So it's like this.
when you
We
come
play
back up,
this
you
Beirut.
don't hit it again when on the slide back up.
Yeah, you don't even play it. It's like this. You can play it if you want, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So that's your basic progression. That progression will work over all your Dorian scale or your major scale. And then Phrygian and Lydian's over here. B B to B.
Okay.
It's Phrygian.
All right, I'll work on that. Let's do. All right, we're going.
So, Oye Como Va starts on this pinky, which is the 10th fret of the B string. It sounds like this. Does it again. Then there's a little lick over here. So that's the little fill in the middle of this.
Okay, what strings are those?
That's 7th fret G, 5th fret G. Okay, it comes out of a, well, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, it's all right. Okay, do the ands.
So 1 and 2 and, let's see, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Just like that. So
All right.
real fast.
Sounds good.
So yeah, that's kind of hard to count. My suggestion would be to just learn the lick. Try to alternate pick the line. Then we have these punches.